Timeless Concepts from Physics Helpline. This is a video tutorial series through which we will sharpen our problem-solving skill. First, we will analyze the problem on hand to find the related concepts. Then, using these, we will develop a method which will produce the solution. This will help the students aspiring to get into IIT to understand the much needed advanced theories and applications in physics. In this video tutorial, we will discuss a multiple choice question with only one correct option on the motion of a projectile on an inclined plane. The question is as follows. A ball is dropped from height h is equal to 20 meters onto an inclined plane making angle theta is equal to 30 degrees with horizontal as shown in the figure. After undergoing elastic collision with the plane at A, the ball rebounds and hits the plane for the second time at B at a distance d from A. If the acceleration due to gravity is 10 meters per second square, the value of d is. The options are 80 meters, 60 meters, 45 meters and 30 meters. Before proceeding to solve the problem, let us ask ourselves a few fundamental questions and answer them, which will produce the solution. Fundamental question 1 is about the velocity attained by a body when it is dropped from a given height. Fundamental question 2 is about the relationship between the angle of inclination of the plane and the angle of incidence, which is the angle between the velocity vector and normal to the plane. Fundamental question 3 is about the angle between direction of velocity after the collision and the inclined plane. Fundamental question 4 is about finding the components of velocity and acceleration of the ball along and perpendicular to the plane after collision. Fundamental question 5 is about finding the displacements of the ball along and perpendicular to the inclined plane. It may be noted that the displacement AB along the plane is the required answer. Now let us answer these questions one by one. To answer fundamental question 1, we note the following. When a ball is dropped, its initial velocity is equal to 0. Downward distance travelled by the ball is equal to 20 meters. Value of acceleration due to gravity is equal to 10 meters per second square. We will use the equation of motion v square minus u square is equal to 2gh. Put the values and simplify, which gives v is equal to 20 meters per second. To answer fundamental question 2, we will use a bit of geometry as shown in the figure. LM is the inclined plane, ON is the normal to the plane, and OQ is the horizontal through O. It can be easily predicted that the angle marked 1 are each equal to theta, which is equal to 30 degrees, and those marked 2 are each equal to 90 minus theta, which is equal to 60 degrees. To answer fundamental question 3, we observe that the collision is elastic, hence kinetic energy of the ball is conserved. Therefore, the ball will move with speed v after the collision. Also, the velocities of the ball before and after the collision are symmetric about the normal. Therefore, the direction of velocity of the ball after collision makes angle 90 minus theta, which is equal to 60 degrees with the inclined plane. To answer fundamental question 4, we note that the velocity v of the ball makes angle 90 minus theta with the x-axis, which is along the inclined plane, and acceleration due to gravity is vertically downward. Therefore, from the figure, we can easily determine that the x component of velocity is equal to v sin theta, the y component of velocity is equal to v cos theta, the x component of acceleration is equal to g sin theta, and the y component of acceleration is equal to minus g cos theta. The negative sign indicates that acceleration normal to the plane acts in a direction into the inclined plane. Now we will answer fundamental question 5, which will produce the answer. We observe that as the ball moves from A to B, its displacement along the y direction is equal to 0 and its displacement along the x direction is equal to d. The equation of motion in the y direction is y is equal to by into t plus half ay into t square. Putting the values, we get 0 is equal to v cos theta into t minus half g cos theta into t square. On simplification, we get t is equal to 2v divided by g. Putting the values and simplifying, we get t is equal to 4 seconds. Now, the equation of motion along x-axis is x is equal to vx into t plus half ax into t square, which is equal to v sin theta into t plus half g sin theta into t square. Putting v is equal to 20 meters per second, sin theta is equal to 1 by 2, g is equal to 10 meters per second square, and t is equal to 4 seconds, and simplifying, we get d is equal to 80 meters. Therefore, the correct option is A, which is the answer to the question.